Sagittarius, let's start with your reading. Today, we are going to look into the energies around you at the moment, and then we will start taking a look into the events coming up for you in the next 12 months. Let's start with your main energy. All right, Sagittarius, you got the blue moon, and your first message is believe in the impossible. When you get this moon, when you get this message, usually nothing is what it seems. You are in a situation that perhaps is even a redo of something that, at a certain degree, you have already experienced before. But this time, something about it is completely different. You might be certain about something, and for what we see, at least so far, the truth lies in the opposite side of what you're thinking. What is this about? We'll have to see. Let's start with your reading. Yep, I see it here. Leo had the Six of Wands right here in this position as well. Okay. Wow. So there's a lot to talk about right here, Sagittarius. But first of all, having the Ten of Swords in the very heart of the reading is telling me that you're clearly basing your present in this specific situation on something that has happened in the past, but that is still reverberating inside of you in a way or another. And we'll have to see what this is. First of all, we have the Fool, followed by the Seven of Pentacles reversed. And right here, we immediately see some sort of risk, something that you wanted to do here, that you decided to do, and that perhaps hasn't paid off yet. Right here, you feel as though a situation doesn't look like it's going to work out as you wanted to work out. You have created some sort of expectation lately when it came to someone or when it came to an opportunity. You wanted for things to start evolving in a specific way, knowing that there is a lot of potential there and knowing that this could actually be really good for you. This is one of those situations where your mind starts to wander without you even knowing it. And when you feel ready to take a risk that maybe usually you wouldn't take. Something that makes you forget about past hurt, past failures, and makes you decide to really go for it. You know, the Fool talks about falling in love like you've never been hurt before. Now, the truth is that with the Seven of Pentacles reversed, something that by now should have happened, it hasn't happened yet. And it might be making you feel overall discouraged when it comes to this situation, because it also brings your mind back to the past when maybe you also took a risk and then it didn't pay off as you wanted. There is confusion. There might be obstacles. There might be distance, whether it is geographical, emotional. Also, distance in between where you are and where you want to be. This current dynamic might make you feel stuck because now you don't know if you should completely give up and move on, or if you should stick around a little longer and maybe finally start seeing this opportunity reaching its max potential. It's interesting because energy-wise, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which means that there is a lot of movement here. But then on the surface, nothing really is happening, or very little is happening. But the main message is that there is more interest on the other end that you might know right now thoughts and feelings that might actually really surprise you if you were to hear about them. But given the main energy today, again, you perceive the situation as being like this, reversed, but perhaps chances are that we'll find out that it has been like this all along. Now, in the heart of the reading, we have Six of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and Six of Wands. You see right here two energies very far apart, but communicating and connecting to each other through pain with this Ten of Swords. The main theme that we see for you today, Sagittarius, is that overall, you are about to evolve on all levels. At the beginning of the year, we see here there is evolution in your career environment, home environment perhaps. There is an overall upgrade that has started for you after mid-December when Jupiter has entered Aquarius. And this is happening whether it has already manifested or not. And that's why you have the need now more than ever to see that previous situation going somewhere, anywhere, to finally be able to draw conclusions with any situation that might have been up in the air until now. You're just done settling for less. And now you're pushed by the energies around you to fight for what you want to achieve with determination and drive as well. I see it here. It's definitely coming from you. And here is where we're starting to see actually something very particular. All of a sudden, that urge to make this happen, that need to take things to the next level, and which you thought, by the way, was coming from you only, is showing up to be mirrored energy when it comes to the other person as well. And so let me translate that. Someone here is truly wanting to trigger a reaction in the other person, trying to catch their attention about something, right? And that person might be you. But the surprise here is that while you're trying to impress someone, it turns out that that someone is trying to impress you. Six of Wands is look at me energy. The Queen of Wands also is look at me energy. You know, the more I look into this situation, especially with the main energy, the more I realize that a lot of the signs that should have let you know that this person is actually interested or that this opportunity is going to come in for you have been around you already. But for some reason, you haven't been able to see them or to interpret them in the right way. You might have a belief for which every time that you really like someone or every time that you really want to achieve a goal, something gets in the way. Could that be the case for some of you out there, Sagittarius? If that sounds like you, you might be projecting an outcome that it's actually far from what is really happening here. And if that's not the case, then this person hasn't found a way to let their real intentions come out on the surface yet, come out under the light of the sun for you to see. And we'll have to look into why that might be the case. Now, the next couple cards that we have are Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords reversed, but also this Tower right here. This is the moment. Regardless of the reasons why the situation hasn't evolved as it should have already, we see that all of those energies underneath the surface that we talked about are about to transition above the surface soon. The Ace of Swords, the Tower especially, they both talk about information revealed, which is going to create a new set of beliefs regarding the situation. And I do believe that from that moment forward, that Seven of Pentacles is going to go upright. I feel that someone might have just got to some sort of breaking point here. Or perhaps they have found a way to admit something without fearing to be rejected. Someone might be a little drunk as well. Right here, I see that this whole situation feels like it has been building up to this exact moment right here. A turning point, supported also by the energies and position of the planets around you, after which nothing is going to be the same. The things that they're going to say still sound a little confusing, if I have to be honest with you. I see someone who still wants to tell you something that they cannot tell you right now. We see it with this Ace of Swords reversed. Someone who's feeling that maybe they shouldn't tell you this. Someone whose feelings and intentions are very much clear already, but also someone who's blocked by something. Maybe external circumstances that you don't know about, or just insecurity, fear of rejection. Regardless, this is about to happen, and it's going to be up to you to decide what to do with this information. You have a choice. You have a crossroad right here. And so right here, what I see with the Two of Pentacles is just that you'll have to decide if to look further into the situation, or if maybe, since this clarity hasn't come up on the surface yet, maybe you should just let go and give up. So let's start clarifying. Let's look into what is going on to be revealed to you in the near future through this Tower energy, and what instead is still hidden with that Ace of Swords reversed energy. Let's see what other type of evolutions you should be expecting for the beginning of the year, and where your current path is going to take you in the next 12 months. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended reading link below in the description box. Also, Sagittarius, don't forget that every single week I randomly select viewers who have watched the extended video to offer them a 100% free personal 30-minute reading. The reading is live. I don't record them, so prepare for that as well. I send out emails every Monday morning to confirm. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Sagittarius. The bridging energy taking us from this current situation from the end of the year to the beginning of next year and the upcoming events is the Empress. And this is the card. This is the card of clarity. This is the card where all of your plans, all of the things that you wanted to focus on and create around you are finally going to happen. You're going from the Fool, trying things, planning for things, to the Empress, which is instead the energy where everything becomes official. A relationship, a feeling finally comes up on the surface and it's clear. It doesn't come with confusion and with all of the frustration that maybe has come with up to this point. Something here becomes serious and someone is ready for the next step, for a family. Someone is really loyal right here, and whatever is forming, shaping up around you at the beginning of the year, it's going to make you feel very good about yourself, because this feels like an extension of who you are and of who you want to be. And it goes beyond this person and this connection. This is just a bunch of achievements that we see here with the Six of Pentacles that are really setting the tone. So let's see what this is going to be. First of all, I want to clarify that Six of Pentacles, and then we will see Queen of Wands, Six of Wands, what the two of you are trying to communicate to each other, what it's going to be communicated to you, and what instead is still a secret, and how this whole situation will evolve in the next 12 months. Let's start from the Six of Pentacles. Ooh, okay. All right. So one very important thing to tell you right away. Look at this. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Three of Cups. What we see right here, Sagittarius, is do not